What's up, ICC friends? It's your girl, Xaviera. I'm the CEO and founder of Ice Cream Conversations. If this is your first time ever catching one of my live videos, I am here today because shortly I will be joined by Rahne Jones, who is the host of MTV's Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. So I don't know if you've ever seen this show. It is wild as all get out. Apparently, there's a trend called stashing. Yeah, stashing. Now, I'm sure you all familiar with sneaky links, keeping it on the down low, creeping, but now the young people are calling it stashing. And stashing is basically when you are in a relationship with someone and you hide them from the world, kind of like how Drake did with his first son. Remember, he was like, I wasn't hiding you from the world. I was hiding the world from you, or whatever he said. I am super excited now to introduce all of you to Rahne Jones, who is the host of MTV's Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. And y'all, if you have never watched this show, you talking about stressful, edges falling out. And when I tell you that Rahne is literally doing the Lord's work on this show. But without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce all of you to the one, the only Rahne Jones. Rahne, hey,
what's
babe.
up? How are you?
I am absolutely great. Let me tell you something.
All right, let's go.
Let me just begin by telling you, you are doing the Lord's work with this show, baby. Baby. Okay, so I had the opportunity to catch up on some episodes and stashing. First, let's talk about stashing. Because see, I'm old school. You could tell by my gray hair. I'm old school. I come from the keep it on the down low. You know what I'm saying? That's my era right there, right? So we went keep it on the down low. And then we had the so I creep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
But y'all got stashing? What's going on with stashing?
So what we've found is that there are a lot of people in this great nation, in the world, that are hiding their partners, right? And so what does that look like? Let's say that you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And everything is going well. You might live together. You might even be engaged. Yes. Maybe been together for a couple of years, but you suddenly realize you haven't met their friends, haven't met family, haven't been posted on social media. You might not even have been able to go over their house. Like there's just a lot of red flags that are waving in the wind, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. And then when you ask questions, you're met with a lot of deflection, or you're just kind of gaslit into kind of keeping quiet and staying in this relationship that you're now confused about. Right. So Travis Mills and I, my co-host, travel across the nation helping these people figure out why they're being hidden. And we really dive in there. You know, we ask the tough questions. We talk to family, we talk to friends. And then at the end of it, we hope to get these two parties seated across from each other and having an open and honest conversation about what is at the root of the secrecy. And then therein lies the drama, the mess, the WTF moments. And that's where we get it.
Well, let me first of all applaud you for holding your composure, because I literally yelled you at my television multiple times while watching, because MTV has done a great job just as far as like keeping us engaged in things that I feel like we should have been past by now. You know, like we have the Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. We have Catfish. Like these are things that I thought with all the technology and everything that's going on in the world today, we're going to kind of minimize that. But there are people on your show, Rahne, who are blindly just blindly walking through their relationships when, like you said, the red flags are flagging. It looks like the Grand Prix. Yeah. It's like the flags. Yeah. But the way that you keep your composure and the look, like you really keep this, and how can I describe this look on your face? It's like, oh, baby. Like, but you try not to have a judgmental look. It's always this caring look. And Travis, you guys are the perfect pair, because you're like, okay, but, and Travis is like, so you didn't think something was weird when you didn't, you know, it's like,
it's a good
cop, bad
balance,
cop. Yes,
right?
good cop, bad cop. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I appreciate the acknowledgement. Sometimes it is hard because it's like, yo, how, how did we get here? Okay. But like, you cannot, Travis and I don't take our positions as hosts lightly, right? Like, these are
Yes.
people who are extremely vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot of bravery and vulnerability to reach out to a TV show to get help. And
Right.
for the people that are doing the hiding, it takes a lot of vulnerability and bravery to finally be honest publicly in such a big way. So Travis and I never want to be judgmental. There's a level of like, now is the time to get these answers. There's a lot of tough love there a lot of times, but it is important that we foster an environment of open communication so that when this tough conversation happens, people feel comfortable to have it. Like, if Travis and I came in there and we're just like, you're a dummy. Like, why didn't you see it?
Right.
People are going to immediately shut down. And that is not at all what we want to do. We want these people to sail off into the sunset. We never want to come in and ruin a relationship. That's not to say that relationships always last after we've left, but we always want the truth to be revealed in as a positive a way as possible, so that these two people can figure out what they want to do.
You and Travis, in addition to being excellent hosts of this show, you act as therapists, detectives. Listen, y'all will not hesitate to get into that truck and drive across
me in the passenger seat, by the way.
Okay, passenger side. And like you said, you are definitely helping bring light to some relationships that still have some murkiness or darkness to it. Based off of your expertise as being host of this show, can you give the ICC friends maybe 2 or 3 red flags that you need to look for in a relationship that lets you know, either one, baby, you need to do a little more digging, or you need to call MTV, help, I'm in a secret relationship?
Okay. That's a good question. So one would be, if you have been together for a number of years and you have never been to their house, never been to their apartment, their condo, whatever they live in, you've never been. And every time you ask, they give some ridiculous reason. Like, it's not clean, it's not this, it's not that. That's a bit of a red flag. And we're seeing a lot of that this season, which is very interesting. 2, I would say, if you are in the same space with your partner, significant other, and every time that they get a phone call from a family member or a friend, they leave the room, they bounce. And they never mention anything about you. They don't say, hey, my mom's on the phone, say hi. Like, you were just shut out. That's a red flag. We get a lot of that. And 3, which is one of the big ones we've seen, is that if you are dating someone and all of your dates are across state lines and you are not going out to dinner, going to the movies, going bowling in your small town because people talk, but you feel more comfortable going over here a few miles away, then something may be off, because you're trying to keep those two worlds separate. We've seen a lot of that lately, which is very interesting, because when you hear these things, you're like,
yeah. But now, Rahne, that is a very, very strong point, because girls are so hyped to be getting flued out. Girl, he flued you out because you can't be local.
See, that's a great point, because while it's like, yeah, I'm getting flown out. Oh, yeah. He paid for this, he paid for that. That's wonderful. But is there a level of hiding there? Now, here's the deal. If you're getting flown out and everybody's on the same page and you're not like really serious about the situation, that's one thing. But with our show, people are committed. They are talking about marriage. They're talking about having kids together, talking about buying houses together, like trying to really set up their lives together. And yet you haven't met friends, family, not posting on social media. You can't go over to their house. When they have a video call with somebody, they go into the next room. Like, this just everything kind of snowballs into this big thing. And then that's when we come in. So
now, before I let you go, Is there one particular relationship that you have encountered on this show that still sits in your, it like sizzles in your spirit? Like, I just really can't believe.
Yeah, so there was an episode in season 2,
Okay.
last season. It was out of Chicago. We were helping a young woman named Deidre, and she had a beautiful little girl. She was dating this guy for about a year and a half, 2 years. You know, she had ingrained him into into her life. Come to find out that he was still married.
Oh.
And not only that, he had told her he didn't have any kids, all these things, and turns out that he had 6 children. And needless to say, she was not enthused by this. She was very upset, hurt, heartbroken. And it was one of those situations where it was like, there's no way that these two people can rectify the situation, because even if he was honest and upfront about it, like, I think it was too much. But because he kept lying to her, and had to do this reveal on this show, she was just completely done. And I do not believe they are together anymore.
Good grief.
That was one among others, but that was one that stayed with me because her frustration, her heartbreak, her hurt, her anger was palpable.
You know, I didn't even think about that aspect of it. You know, I say like, you know, you and Travis are like the counselors, the detectives, but also like just the empathy that you show the people. You know, it hurts to watch someone hurt or watch someone find out some information that's devastating to them. So I just applaud you all the way around. Number one, you so dope. I just think you're so dope. And just the energy that you exude just on the show, and even here today with me and my ICC friends. I appreciate you, Rahne, and you are always welcome to come back and kick it. Maybe we can get like an hour where some people come on like, okay, Rahne, so look, boom.
I would absolutely love that. Please, I would love. This has been great.
Say less. Say less.
Don't tempt me with a good time, okay?
Okay. So consider it done. But I know you've been doing press, and I just thank you for giving us the opportunity and giving us the time to just kick it with you. My ICC friends are going like, my girl, she's like, season 2, I'm behind. She got to binge watch. Yeah, so they are really here for this show, and it's getting a lot of great feedback. And of course it does with you and Travis as the host. So
appreciate that so much. Yeah, thank you so much for your time and giving me this platform. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So I will see you soon.
I will see you soon.
Okay. All right. Have a great day.
Bye everybody.
Y'all be sure to follow Rahne on social media. I will definitely connect you with Rahne. And as always, I'm like, she's just absolutely fantastic. And yes, I will get her back. If she's down, I'm down. But y'all definitely watch this show, because the last episode I watched had me hollering. WTF MIT. I don't even want to ruin it for you, but these relationships literally leave you feeling like, nah, sis, you can't be falling for that. You falling for that. Oh, and then the plot twist and just the way that Rahne and Travis go through the whole motions of how each relationship plays out. Like, y'all, they be hitting the friends. They be going through the socials, hitting people via DM. I'm just waiting for Rahne to DM me like, child. And I'm going to sing. I'm going to tell it. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm going to tell it all. So thank you guys so much for having Rahne join us today. And thank you for the warm reception for her. She definitely deserves it. And I love you guys. And I will see you in these internet streets. And visit icecreamconvos.com daily for your delicious scoops of entertainment and celebrity news. Love y'all. Bye.